everybody, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. Today I want to talk to you about bloating and constipation, which is not like the most sexiest topic, but as a health and fitness coach, I have a lot of clients who come to me and they're like, I can't go to the bathroom, or I'm feeling really distended in my stomach. And so I just want to give you guys a few things that I like to recommend to my clients and that I do as well for myself whenever I'm feeling bloated or constipated. And if you guys have tips, go ahead and leave them in the comments below because I love to hear what everyone else is doing. Okay, first of all, I need to say that this is not medical advice. I am not a doctor. I am a nutrition and health coach. So while I do have a background in nutrition and nutrition education and dieting, I am not a doctor. So none of this is meant to be medical advice. This is what I do, and you can take this at your own risk. Okay, so the first thing I do is I ask myself if I've been drinking enough water. And one of the reasons is that your intestines need water in order to help things move along, if you know what I'm saying. So if you're not drinking enough water, things get stuck. So the first thing I would ask myself is, am I drinking adequate water? The general rule is half of your body weight in ounces. So if you're 140 pounds, you're drinking 70 ounces of water minimum. Water alone is not hydration. You actually need some electrolytes. So I like to squeeze a little sea salt in my water just for some electrolytes so that I can stay hydrated. So that's the first thing, is ask yourself, are you drinking enough water? If you are, you might want to add a little bit more because you could be dehydrated from your workouts. So that's the first thing. Typically, if clients are not drinking enough water, this alone will help things just start to get going. That's number one. Number two is I recommend that my clients have a tiny bit of lemon water or apple cider vinegar in their water in the mornings. I like to heat it up. So I do about 6 ounces of water with like a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar because it is acidic, so it can burn the esophagus. When you put it in water, it lowers that acidity, so it's manageable. And then within about 30 to 40 minutes, things start moving. Okay, so apple cider vinegar or hot lemon water in the morning is a great remedy as well. The next thing I do is I ask myself if I have a aversion to any foods. For me personally, broccoli and cauliflower, so the cruciferous vegetables, broccoli and cauliflower, give me lots of bloating and lots of gas if I don't like cook them as mush. And for this reason, I just stopped eating them anyway. I haven't had broccoli or cauliflower in a while, and my it's actually helped my bloating and distension quite a bit. I prefer zucchini, green beans, peas, asparagus, and things like that instead, leafy green vegetables. So I would take a look at your diet and see if you're digesting your food properly. Are you chewing it enough? Is there some food that might be causing some disturbances in your gut? And see if eliminating those foods will help with that issue. Okay, the next thing is, another common one for people is corn. Corn can also cause some issues. And actually, I think I had corn the other day because when I have corn, I usually feel like there's like a lump of something in my stomach and I have to wait a couple days for it to kind of pass. So corn's another one that people kind of have some issues with. The next thing that I like to do is I like to ask my clients if they're taking a greens powder or a probiotic. The greens powder that I take is the First Form OptiGreens, and what I love about that product is that it has all of these leafy green vegetables and fiber that you need, but it also has probiotics in it. And so what that does is that helps you digest your food better. And when you're digesting your food better, it's able to pass the waste, the stuff that you don't need is able to pass through you more quickly. And it also helps your body to absorb the nutrients from the food. So I ask my clients if they're taking a greens powder that will help them to digest their food better and then release the waste. I do have the greens that I take linked in the description box, so you can use that as well. Okay, the next thing I like to ask is if you've been moving. Okay, how many of you guys have exercised and been like, oop, gotta go to the bathroom? Yes, movement of your body will help you to eliminate. So I like to go on, when I feel like I, need to go, I will go on a run, because more likely than not, I need to just move a little bit more so that my body can start to release things. So that's definitely a tool that I have my clients use. Go do some, and it can't be like I'm sitting on my bike. It's got to be like you need to go walk or hike, like move your body itself, not getting on like an elliptical necessarily. There's something about moving your body that gets things going. So definitely go out for a run, or go for a walk, or go for a hike, and watch your body start to, release those toxins. All right. Okay, you guys, the last thing I do, and this is where I'm saying this is not medical advice, is if you're super bloated or have a lot of gas, I will take charcoal pills. Yes, charcoal you can get them at like Walgreens, and of course, check with your doctor, blah, 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 all that stuff before, but I will take a charcoal pill if it's like super bad, especially if I've eaten something that is just causing me a ton of gas. I'll just take the charcoal to like, it basically absorbs all of the toxins that cause the gas. And so you don't have that, you're not, at least not passing gas, all over the place. So I will take charcoal pills. I try and keep them on a rare occasion. I don't want to make it a habit of taking pills every time I have gas and bloating. But that is an option. And the last thing I'm going to say, you guys, if this is something that persists, definitely go talk to your doctor to make sure that there's not another issue happening. Make sure there's not a serious medical issue going on. And more than likely, it's one of the other things that I've listed above. You need to drink more water. You need to add some apple cider vinegar. You need to go for a walk. You need to eat some more leafy green vegetables. Not broccoli or cauliflower or anything like that, but actual like lettuce, things like roughage that will help move your body along. So that could be part of it as well. All right, you guys, if you have suggestions on how you relieve bloating, go ahead and leave it in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in Vlogmas Day 15 tomorrow. Bye, guys.